Hi everyone, I'm Caleb Ames and I have the privilege of serving as your Southwest Area Vice President. Welcome to another episode of Oklahoma FFA's Leadership on Demand. Today, we're diving into a story you probably know, but with a twist you might not expect. When you think of Steve Jobs, what comes to mind? Most people immediately think of Apple, the company that brought us the iPhone, the iPad, the MacBook, and so many of the devices we rely on every day. In fact, you might be watching this video on one of them right now. But here's what most people don't realize. Steve Jobs' journey to success was not a straight line. It was filled with failure, setbacks, and detours, and yet it's also a story of resilience, comebacks, and ultimate triumph. Let's rewind to April of 1976. Steve Jobs had a vision to change the way people viewed computers. He set out to build a company that would make this vision a reality. But what he didn't know was how tough the road ahead would be. He was eventually ousted from his own company, stripped of his title as CEO. Most people would have given up right then and there, but not Steve Jobs. Instead of sinking into despair, Jobs took his passion and energy and launched a new venture aimed at revolutionizing the education and business sectors. But even this new venture faced significant challenges and struggled to gain traction, eventually leading to its collapse. Now, here's where most people might think, well, that's it, but not Steve. He didn't let failure define him. He chose to learn from it, to grow from it, and to keep pushing forward. Fast forward to 1997, Apple was on the brink of bankruptcy, losing the battle against Microsoft, which was dominating the tech world. The company needed a miracle, so they turned back to the person they once pushed away, Steve Jobs. Jobs returned with a renewed vision and a fresh strategy. He knew that Apple needed to stand out by creating products that were not only innovative, but also simple, elegant, and user-friendly. The first step in this new direction was the launch of the iMac in 1998, a product that reignited the public's interest and love for Apple. The momentum didn't stop there. It continued with the game-changing iPod in 2001, revolutionizing how we listen to music. Under Jobs' leadership, Apple went from the brink of collapse to becoming a trailblazer in the tech industry. His relentless pursuit of excellence and innovation didn't just save the company, it propelled it to new heights. His story teaches us that failure isn't the end, it's just a part of the journey. Jobs once said, sometimes when you innovate, you make mistakes. It is best to admit them quickly and to get on with improving your other innovations. If he had allowed his failures to stop him, we might not have the incredible technology we enjoy today. Steve Jobs could have given up, but he didn't because he had a vision, a goal, and a determination that wouldn't quit. So, what can we learn from Steve Jobs' story? Simply put, failure doesn't define you. Your response to it does. We all have goals and dreams, and the path to achieving them is rarely a smooth one. It's filled with ups, downs, twists, and turns, and how we respond to those challenges that ultimately defines who we are. Too often, we let the fear of failure hold us back. But the truth is, failure is not something to fear. It's a prerequisite to success. You can't have one without the other. The road to success is tough, and many will give up along the way. But those who press on, who see failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone, are the ones who achieve greatness. Remember this, failure will happen, but it doesn't have to stop you. Instead, let it push you to grow, to learn, and to reach for something even greater. Don't fear failure. Fear what you might miss out on if you let it hold you back. Because in the end, failure is just one step closer to success. Thank you for joining me today. Keep pushing forward, keep learning, and remember, success is just on the other side of failure.